Is there anything that gets the juices flowing like a rivalry game? And our matchup is bitter. It has barbs and shots thrown on and off the field over the years. Welcome to Winston-Salem, North Carolina, home to the Wake Forest Demon Deacons. As we'll see a squad from the ACC, the NC State Wolfpack, taking on a fellow ACC opponent, the Wake Forest Demon Deacons. For EA Sports College Football, Reese Davis with you alongside David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. And guys, can't wait to get this one started. NC State will kick off, and that'll get things underway. Here he comes from inside his own 5. He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. So the Wake Demon Deacons offense will go to work first. So the last time these two got together, the nails were chewed down to the cuticles. It was a barn burner. Think we get another one of those, Jesse?
I certainly hope so, Reese. And I know that mental toughness is very cliche in all of sports, especially college football. And David, it's something that coaches are always harping on. But this is one of those games, the team that's most mentally tough at the end, they probably win.
Especially in rivalry games, especially in big moments, especially when there's more to it than just a game. So I think that this is something that who can focus, who can stay disciplined, who can stay tough and block out all the noise.
Well, two things I love by the quarterback on that play. One, his ability to flush outside the pocket and make a quick decision. No one's open and I'm taking off.
He tosses one high and deep down the left side. And he makes the grab and gets the foot down. What a job for a huge gain there. And the Demon Deacons are threatening on 1st and goal. Looking to throw on 1st down. And into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Wake Forest. And it feels good to land that first big punch against a rival, doesn't it?
No doubt. In a game like this, too, you just want to be executing it at a high level early. So, David, that's got to feel great getting on the board first.
And settles everyone down. All the nerves, all the emotion of this rivalry game. Now everybody can kind of settle in because you know you already got a touchdown on the board.
So NC State's offense headed onto the field. Our first look at them today. As we take a quick look at the impact players for today's game. What players did you guys look to for motivation to make an impact during your playing days, Jesse?
Well, it was the guys we relied on each and every week. We came into the season expecting these types of guys to be our biggest weapons, and every week those were the guys that had to deliver for us in order to have success.
And it's just fun to have those guys that are consistent. Like, they lead by example, then they start to learn their voice and lead the team. But every week, guys that you can count on, they punch the clock, and they're hard workers.
Well, your opponent scored on their opening drive, so obviously no need to panic. But I know, having been in this situation as a quarterback, you want to answer right away. So really good to see him making some nice throws here on their opening drive.
Gashing the knee on the right. And they are pushing the ball down the field. A big pickup on that one, and the tackle is finally made. Wolfpack will have 1st and 10. Out of the gun to give to the back. He's going to lose a yard on that one.
And you hear about run blitzes. This is exactly what a run blitz is. When you know the ball's coming up the middle, you want to bring those linebackers, get them closer to the line of scrimmage, and fire. Right when the ball snapped, he's coming downhill, doing a good job creating the loss. That linebacker really knew what was going on.
NC State has to come up with a big play on 3rd and long. Catch in the middle. It's Rogers. They stop him well short of the marker. It's 4th down from the 27. And they decide to trot out the kicker. He'll swing that big leg for 3 from 44 yards out. Dead center perfect. That'll bring him to within 4. After putting 3 on the board, the kickoff unit ready to go.
And you want a touchdown and you want to be aggressive, but man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. Looking to throw on 1st down. He'll pull it down. Quarterback gets the 1st down. Great job by this savvy senior to know when he just needs to move the sticks with his feet. After that big gainer to open things up, they'll put it in play from the 40. He's going to run it. He found a little opening and got loose. They couldn't stop him in the backfield, so a solid pickup there. The Demon Deacons with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. Setting up the screen. Oh, a lot of space. Really good surge for this offense. They move the chains, and he's got it at the 34. Lots of good stuff on that play. You slow down the rush, you get a completion, and you move the chains.
And most importantly, you're right. You don't force a short yardage situation that you have to get. Nice job. Fight that rush up the field. Take advantage of the aggressiveness of the defense. Make the catch, make the run, get the first down.
Guys, this is a team that struggled mightily last year, and the entire offseason was built around performing better in ACC play.
Well, they just didn't have the dudes to get it done last year. Didn't have enough talent. But they're a year older. They've gone to the transfer portal. They've done a good job recruiting from the high school ranks. And, David, they think this year they've got the guys they need to win more games in ACC play.
Hey, Coach Palmer, you sound like every coach in the country, right? Like, hey, we restocked, we retooled, we're a year older, we went to the transfer portal. Success is coming. Listen, they got to find a way to get better. They got to find a way in games how to execute, how to finish games. They struggled finishing games a year ago. So I'm looking forward to seeing this, and I love the coach being there.
So after putting 3 on the board, the kickoff team is out there ready to boot it away. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. They'll run it out of the shotgun. That is a big win for this defense, as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. Not what they had in mind to start this drive. Here comes 2nd and 13. Dropping back, it's Bailey. And that's going to fall to the ground incomplete. That was a physical matchup there. 3rd down coming. Now this offense tries to figure out a way to move the chains after the 2nd down misfire. On 3rd and long, doesn't need to take the check down. With the catch, it's Grimes. Nice job to get it past the sticks, and they get him down at the 35. Got it done in the passing game on the last play, and let's see what they do on 1st down. Wants to throw on 1st down. Snagged in the middle. It's Rogers. Good pick up there as he gets the 1st down, and they'll mark him at the 48. North Carolina State defining efficiency on this drive. Use the play fake, now to throw. Got it in the middle, it's Smothers. On the move at the 30. Oh, he's getting ahead of steam. He's brought down, but what a play for this offense, and they'll have it at the 12-yard line. They've got him wobbling after that big play now to pay it off on 1st and 10 from inside the 15. And he'll step into the end zone. Touchdown, NC State. The extra point here would tie the game.
And what a push up front by this offensive line. Everyone playing in unison, driving out of their stance, working into the second level, hats on hats, creating a lane for that running back.
On the move from inside his 5. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. They'll snap this one to start the drive from their own 22. They'll start this drive going to the air. Pulls it in. It's Hernandez. Turns it on in midfield. Flying out to the left. He's at the... And he got away from the defense and takes it in. Touchdown, Wake Forest.
This offense is really dangerous because of the weapons they have on the perimeter of the field. And you're seeing they go to these guys early, and they try to give them opportunities in one-on-one situations and vertically down the field. 2 passing touchdowns now early for this offense.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. NC State sending the offense back onto the field. We've seen a flurry of early points, and they've got it back, trailing by a touchdown, 17-10. Hard running there. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few.
One of the things you love about this running back is not only can he run between the tackles, but he's also a weapon in this offense catching the football.
As they get set to snap it, just about to reach the end of the quarter. Out of the gun, the inside give. And after the tackle, we are headed to the end of the first quarter. We're through one, and what a back-and-forth battle between these two quarterbacks as we look at the stats. They flipped into the field, and we're ready to play. So they had a chance to talk over this 3rd down play to open the period. Scanning the field, it's Bailey. And the Heat will get home, and the quarterback goes down at the 17. The Wolfpack will have to bring the punt team onto the field. 3 and out, they got stuck in reverse. They hope the punt can bail them out. He'll get it up to about the 44-yard line before they slam the brakes on it. They'll open this drive and snap it from the 44. To the air on 1st down. Quick completion on the out route. Almost got it to midfield on that one. He's out of bounds, a yard short at the 49. Wants to fire on 2nd down. Grabbed in the middle. It's Claiborne. Really good surge for this offense. They move the chains, and he's got it at the 34. They've done a really good job identifying mismatches, and they find one out of the backfield there.
Reese, I really don't think it's that hard. My guy is better than yours. Find the matchup across the field. Running back's got some speed. Get it in his hands quickly. Throw it to him fast. Let him make somebody miss against a slower guy that's usually a linebacker.
Well, he didn't have a whole lot of time to get rid of that one. The defense was all over him right after the snap. No wonder that thing fell incomplete.
They're dealing with a 2nd and long. Looking to fire. Pulls it in. It's Claiborne. How much lingerie is this guy going to leave on the deck as he gets it down to the 25? And the Demon Deacons come to the line on 3rd and short, trying to convert here. Going to look downfield again. Caught behind the line. It's Claiborne. Well, they were counting on winning the one-on-one battle. They got the completion, but the yardage didn't work out.
Yeah, and a lot of times, man, that's what I do on short yardage situation. 3rd and short, make my guy fall forward for a couple yards, try to get the 1st down, but it was a good tackle, and the receiver got absolutely nowhere after the catch.
A bold decision to go for it on 4th down, and one that did not pay off. On the ground, it's Smothers. Works ahead for a couple. They'll stop him at the 27. After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line 2nd and 7. Dropping back, it's Bailey. Complete. Gets it out to the 38-yard line after picking up 10 on that one. It's 1st and 10 from the 38-yard line. Wide receiver going in motion. Wants to go up top on 1st down. Safe completion on the screen. Didn't have much room to run and not a whole lot of help. Short game there and still plenty of ground to cover for the 1st down.
Those screen plays, you really want to sell it, get it to your running back, and get him to the 2nd level. Get him running full head of steam on a safety, on a linebacker. He almost got going, but just got tackled before he could really do any damage.
Pressure's there, and he lets it go. Good job to toss that ball out of bounds and avoid the loss.
The offense just has not been able to find a way to get their rhythm going here in the 1st half. We just haven't seen it in the passing game. That was a really good example of it again. If they're going to score more points in the 2nd half, they've got to make some adjustments here at halftime.
On 3rd down, he'll try to pick it up through the air. All down, but they'll move the sticks as he picks up the 1st down. North Carolina State defining efficiency on this drive.
You got to give the O-line a lot of credit there because it gave the receiver time to work all the way across the field on the drag route against zone coverage. Quarterback gets it to him. He's able to turn it up and get a 1st down.
The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty. Here comes the offense on 1st down. Here's the snap, ready to cut one loose. Fires to the big fella. And they pick up just a few on that completion. Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. To the air, it's Bailey. Makes the grab. And they bring him down quickly, but a good gain there.
I like the decision by the quarterback here. Just get the ball out of your hands, get it to your playmaker. A lot of times he'll dance and make even bigger plays than he did here, but it was still a positive game.
In the gun and looking to throw on 3rd down. Got him downfield. Lots of running room. And he just kept running, and he ran away from the crowd, and he'll take it in. Touchdown, North Carolina State. And he made the extra point without problem. These two guys, they just shared a glance, and they knew exactly what to do, David.
And how many times do we hear that? The quarterback talk about it after the game and go, hey, I just looked at him. He knew what I saw. I knew what he saw. We're on the same page. We've done this before. That chemistry equals big plays.
They've got a little time here to put together a productive drive late in the half. Got it in the middle. It's Hernandez. They make the stop, but this passing game does some damage, and they move the sticks with the 1st down. Passing game kept this drive moving. Let's see if they try it again. Looking downfield on 1st down. Got a man. It's Vic. Works his way out to the 33-yard line before he's pushed out of bounds. The Demon Deacons can play this 2nd down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. And the pass is incomplete, jarred loose by the hit.
And the big tight end, a lot of times that's a bigger strike zone, a bigger dude, and you could tell they put the hit on him, and that ball came out, and it came to the turf. Nice job playing physical by this defense.
Timeout is called, and it's the defense wanting to make sure that everyone's on the same page for this big down. The offense in its own end still needing a couple of yards for the 1st down, but they'll stay out there. Big tight end makes the grab. It's a 1st down. And he's down at the 41. That's a 1st down. And the Demon Deacons come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Quickly out to the tight end. Good pick up there. They'll move the chains, and they're set up at the 41.
Well, this defense is being challenged, and this secondary in particular. And I know a DB made the tackle there, but we're only in the 2nd quarter, and already this quarterback has over 200 yards passing.
Tight end finds a soft spot. And a 9-yard gain on 1st down leaves him with 2nd and short. Wants to keep it in the air. Caught in the backfield, it's Claiborne. The Demon Deacons have enough for the first down.
And a great job by the QB finding the running back, getting the football where he can do some damage after the catch, and most importantly, get the first down.
It's picked off, and they ruin the drive with a turnover.
There were a lot of people really excited about what this guy could do. Some were saying he could be an All-American, and he's proving them right. That's already his second interception early in this college football season. Offenses are going to figure it out. They're going to stop throwing this guy's way. You just get in trouble when you try.
Short gain on the play before he slides. Clock's running, and they'll try to get to the line. Warp speed for second down. To throw, it's Bailey. Rush is on him. Rush coming in hot, and they got him at the 29.
And I love playing man coverage on the back end, getting those receivers' faces. Don't let them feel comfortable and run zone where they can find all these holes in the zone, and my rush can't get home. Pressure them, pressure them, pressure them.
They make the tackle at the 36. Let's see if they bring out the punt team. And the Demon Deacons will line up to kick off and start the second half. And he takes this from inside the 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. A little bit backed up to start this drive from their own 18-yard line. Off play action on first down. He's taking the shot. Brings it in down the left side. And they'll spot it at the 45. That's good enough for a first down. After the big play to start, now they are on the move at their own 45. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Got stuffed on first down. It's 2nd and 10. Wants to go up top. Catch in the middle. It's Grimes. Didn't pick up a lot there. Moved it forward just a few. NC State has work to do to convert this third down. From the gun. Wants to pass. Pressure coming. Got away from trouble and got rid of it. Caught over the middle. It's Rodgers. Man, this sophomore quarterback unleashed a cannon on that one. Looking to throw on first down. Here's the pressure. That pressure got to him, and he just had to chuck it out of bounds. Got a good one going here. All tied up in the third. It's 2nd and 10. Leaves it with the running back. Shakes off the defender. Stopped in the backfield. He's going to lose 3 yards on the play.
And it's been a struggle for the run game for this offense. Man, this is something they hang their hat on. You saw last week, you saw the highlights, and just give it to the running back. Let him do his thing. Haven't been able to get him going. I don't know what's going on, but they got to find a way to get their talented back some space so he can make some plays.
Third and long situations are really hard to convert. The defense knows it's going to be passed. The pass rushers are getting upfield. You're under pressure. You don't have timing. And as a result now, 4th down.
Somebody better check that dude's foot and see if it's juice. Man, oh man, from outside 60, he sails it through.
Now look, you don't see kickers on highlight tapes too often. That 61-yard field goal is going to make every highlight reel in the country. Wow.
A lot of field in front of them as they open this possession from their own 20. First play of the drive, wants to throw. Grabbed over the middle. It's Claiborne.
Yeah, and you see running backs in today's football, they play a wide receiver basically for you, but you got to find a guy that you can throw it to, and you know he's going to catch the ball consistently.
He'll loft one deep down the left side. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch. So they're facing 3rd and short from the 25. From the gun, wants to pass. That's caught. It's Vick. He'll make a play on 3rd down. He's got enough for the first as they mark it at the 32. The Demon Deacons come to the line with a new set of downs. Looking to throw on first down. Finds his big tight end. Tackled at the 43 after picking up 10. And the Demon Deacons have this offense rolling. Looking to throw again. And the catch along the sideline will come up a little short of the first down. Completion a little short of the sticks. It's second down. Back to pass. Flushed out of the pocket. Fires on the move. Intercepted. Big play stops the drive.
And if you're the quarterback, you might want to stop throwing that guy's way. I mean, you knew coming into this game, David, he's one of the best corners in the entire country. He's already been picked off twice now. He is literally living in this quarterback's head rent-free.
And so nice to have a guy like this that can cut off half the field. Because now you can put resources elsewhere. He's proven if you try me, bad things are going to happen.
The give to the back. This has been happening all night. They stubbornly keep giving him the ball, and the defense is all over him. The Wolfpack with lots of ground to cover on third down. Sends it back in motion. Oh, they're after him. Pressure is on the way, and the pressure has arrived, and down he goes at the 30. And here comes the punt team. Doesn't say much for your drive when you're looking forward to the punt. They'll get down and put a stop to this return. They'll mark it at the 32. First snap of this drive comes from the 32. He wastes no time and comes out throwing. Finds his man. It's Vic.
This is why he's the quarterback leading his team, because he can do things like that, the unscripted stuff, and buy time, scramble outside the pocket, complete the pass down the field. Just so hard to stop as opposed to a guy that just stands in the pocket and you know exactly where he's going to be every single play.
This is the kind of performance, guys, that sort of etches your name in the lore of a rivalry.
And playing big in this big moment, on this big stage, it is so nice to have a playmaker like that you can highlight, that you can focus on, that you can trust in.
He was so excited coming into this game, too, because he knows that oftentimes your legacy as a player is defined by how you play in rivalry games like this.
Catch in the middle. It's Claiborne. Touchdown, Demon Deacons. And that one will put him up here in the second half. Like a Thanksgiving turkey. They're just being carved. No shot. They have no idea how to get in his quarterback's head.
He's on fire. Everything he's doing is working defensively. We got to figure something out. We got to try to do something a little bit different. Bring more pressure. At this rate, shoot, he's on so much fire, you might as well just send everybody. Blitz everybody, live with the results, because everything else ain't working anyways.
He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. The running back takes his track off right tackle here. Stopped in the backfield. He's going to lose 3 yards on the play. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Not what they had in mind to start this drive. Here comes 2nd and 13. Back to pass. It's Bailey. Here's a heat. The short hands. It's Smothers. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the first. On third down, going up top. And the pressure was too much. They get him at the 15. NC State to bring the punt team onto the field. Let's see if he can help the coverage team out with this one. Hauls it in at the 40. Very little will make a crowd hold its breath like a punt return, and he brought them to their feet on that one. Wake Forest has it back, and here comes the offense. Quarterback now on the run, still looking. He's going to take off. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. As they get set to snap it, time winding down here in the quarter. He lobs one high down the left side. And they will score. Touchdown, Wake.
Have a day, young fella. I foresee some social media posts in his future. Not one, not two, but 3 receiving touchdowns on the day. What a ball game.
Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. They'll be able to get off one more play before quarter's end. They run the reverse. They knock him down behind the line, and the defense finishing this third quarter in style. We've been treated to an aerial show by these two guys so far as you check out their numbers. So the final period starts with a second down play. Back to throw, it's Bailey. Under fire. On target to the left. Out of bounds at the 22, and just like that, they're out of trouble.
And you see on that play the confidence that he has in that playmaker on the perimeter of the field. He's already had a couple catches in this game. It seems like he's always open. And right there, nice job fitting that football into a small space, and great awareness by the receiver getting his feet down in bounds.
Down by multiple possessions, they can't come up empty on this drive in the fourth quarter. They'll go for it on fourth down. With jet sweep pass. He's not going to get there. Stop short on fourth down. Wake Forest has it back, and here comes the Deacon offense. Tries to do it himself on the draw. Defense there to stop him at the 20. Let's give him 3 yards on that carry. Got 3 on first down and 2nd and 7. Oh, he'll keep it on the draw. Nifty little scamper on this one. Enough for the first down, and he slides in safely.
Man, it's so nice to have a QB that can do that can run and make plays when you need it. Late in the football game, trying to run this clock out, preserve the win. He picks up the big first down and keeps the clock moving.
You got to give the coaching staff credit, because they really do focus all season long on situational football. With the
into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Demon Deeks. They push the lead out here in the fourth quarter and close to getting back on track and going 2-1.
And a lot of times late in football games, you'll see offenses get really, really conservative with the lead. I like how this offense didn't go against the clock. They stayed within themselves. They stayed true to who they were. And now, big-time advantage, big-time lead, up by 17 in the fourth quarter.
They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. Back to pass, it's Bailey. The quick out. Across the 40, out of bounds at the 41, and a big pickup has this offense on the move. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. They couldn't draw up a better way to start a drive, and now they've got it 1st and 10 from the 41. Time running out, and he goes down at the 34. NC State quick to the line.
And they got to protect their quarterback better up front. They got to give him a little bit more time to make some damage down the field. But look at this. Here they go. No huddle, back on the line, make the defense communicate. Maybe you can catch them sleeping.
That incompletion leaves him staring at a 3rd down. Looking to throw, and he needs a chunk play. He's not afraid to go deep. And that'll be incomplete. They certainly weren't afraid to take a shot there, and now it's 4th down. They'll leave the offense out there to try to get it past the marker and pick up the first. Complete, and looking for enough for the first down. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the play. Let's see if it stands.
Personal foul. Roughing the passer. Defense.
That roughing call probably stems from frustration, as this guy has cut them into pieces. Wants to throw on first down. Snagged in the middle. It's Rogers. Really good surge for this offense. They move the chains, and he's got it at the 34. NC State on the move, set up with another first down. Defense not showing press coverage. Throws to the wideout. complete to the right. Knocked out of bounds. They're in the red zone. Mark it at the 17, and they are set up. NC State at the line with a 1st and 10. They're looking to pass from the red zone. Trying to set up the screen. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Backed up now. Here's 2nd and long. Looking to throw. It's Bailey. Fires into the end zone. Touchdown, Wolfpack! That's the way you finish a drive and put up points. Now they'll line up for what they hope is automatic. These two have spent plenty of time together. That was almost telepathic, David.
No doubt, and quarterbacks and wide receivers throw all off-season to get on the same page. You can see he hits him in stride. That's why he gets the touchdown.
Not much drives more anxiety than waiting to see if the hands team can corral the onside kick, and they do. The Wake Forest offense returns to the field. They'll come out on this drive and let it rip. They've got the screen set up. Wide open spaces. Oh, and what a move. What a juke, and he makes it past the marker. Defense uses a timeout quickly, trying to get that ball back and preserve time for their offense. Quarterback running on the draw. He never had a chance on the draw. Tackled almost as soon as he got the ball. Timeout called there by the defense, desperate to get the ball back and save as much time as possible. Lost one on that last one. It's 2nd and 11. They want that clock to run. We've seen a ton of this tonight. They just keep giving him the ball, and he keeps running into brick walls. Not much running room again. The Demon Deacons need a massive chunk play to move the sticks here on 3rd down. From the gun, wants to pass. Fires to the tight end. It's a seam wide open. The stop is made, but this offense is threatening 1st and goal from the 9. The offense threatening, close to the end zone now with a new set of downs. This has been happening all night. They stubbornly keep giving him the ball, and the defense is all over it. Can the D deny them on 2nd and goal? Looking to fire. Flushed out of the pocket. And he waltzes in for the score. Touchdown, Wake! That lead's a little more comfortable now as they close in on a victory here in week 3. That score looks as if this one might have put it a little too far out of reach.
Yeah, this game's pretty much over. That was just the icing on the cake. But, you know, speaking of cake, I'm kind of hungry. Can we get out of here? Can we finish this game so I can go get something to eat?
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. To the air, it's Bailey. Here comes the heat. And the heat will get home, and the quarterback goes down at the 17. They'll hurry to the line with the clock still running. They'll go to work in the air on 2nd down. He's taking a deep shot late in the game. And the deep shot is complete inside the 35-yard line. After that huge play, they'll try to finish him off with another one. It's 1st and 10 from inside the 40. To the air on 1st down. Got it in the middle. It's Anderson. Good pickup, but a little bit short of the sticks. NC State going up tempo. 2nd and short, maybe looking for a shot. Grabbed in the middle, it's Rogers. Touchdown, Wolfpack. And they take it in for 6 more points.
Nice job by the offense going down the field, putting points on the board, but you're still down a couple possessions. Still need some good things to happen. You need your kicker to go over there and get warmed up. We need an onside. We need to score some points. We need a lot of things to go right to win this football game.
They were ready for the onside kick and executed perfectly, and they secure the football. And with the game all but decided, this quarterback will take a knee. No matter how much college football changes, realignment, all of that kind of stuff, rivalries are consistent, and winning rivalry games, well, that's just the best.
Because they hate each other so much. So you take the field against your rival. You're able to put forth a performance like that. That is worth its weight in gold, David. Unbelievable.